Not sure what happened there. Internet crashed on us. But it seems like we're back up and running now. So let's make sure everything works. I'm going to go ahead and let's see here. We're going to see if we can't bring one of our partnerships on for this tournament real fast. I'm watching the video here. Got a little bit of a lag time. We're going to see if we can't get Mr. Bill Rodriguez on the phone. Skype seems to be running a lot quicker. Mr. Bill,
Yes, sir.
how you doing today?
Hold on, I'm trying to figure this out.
There you go.
Man, I'm doing good. I don't know if you can see me very good, and I'm sitting outside.
Oh yeah,
I think I might look like a dog.
it's not that hot yet in Louisiana, surprisingly.
No, let me see. I'll tell you what it is. I think it's about. Well, let me see. Hold on. It ain't that hot yet. We sitting outside, me and the dog. So, no, I got that big tree in my backyard, so I get a lot of shade. I stay shaded up until about 10:30 or 11 o'clock.
Right on. Well, everybody out there that doesn't know this man, this is Bill with Louisiana Tourney Tag. As you can see, I've got my Tourney Tag buff on my face today. It's going to stick with me all weekend long as we all rep this great product. I mean, Bill here has not only created something amazing, but he basically revolutionized kayak bass fishing. So, Bill, tell us a little bit about yourself and your product, and give us the whole spiel, brother.
I don't know about a revolutionary or anything like that. I'm just a man from Louisiana who saw a need for something and made it happen. I guess you could say. Started Tourney Tag in 2016. There's a video that I saw one time that kind of got me going. And I'm not trying to throw names out there or anything like that, but it was a video, and it was of Matt Scotch. And it was of a Hobie tournament in Texas, I want to say, on Lake Grapevine. And you can find it on YouTube. I have found it before. It was a Hobie event, and it was actually Hobie had filmed the video. And so they were following him around, and he had hooked a fish and got back up in between the dock and a boathouse. And evidently their camera guy had gotten like right up on the dock and was shooting down on Matthew. And he was talking, and all of a sudden he hooked up, and I never will forget this because I saw this. This is like one of the first videos I ever saw whenever I started kayak fishing. And he had the fish down, he took his picture, and he was talking to the cameraman, and all of a sudden you see that tail on that fish go. And as soon as it did that, it's a smallmouth. As soon as he did that, smallmouth flopped, and that identifier went straight in the water. He kind of looked at the camera guy and kind of laughed about it, and then he looked back down at the water, saw that identifier sinking, grabbed his identifier, and as he was in the process of grabbing the identifier, he fell in the water. So now he was wet and had a wet identifier. So
that's the story. That
when I saw that, I was
in emotion, huh?
Yeah, I mean, because it's happened to me when I first started kayak fishing, and I don't think I've ever lost an identifier, but I have definitely, gotten identifiers wet or crap, man, what did I do with it? Or, it gets to the point to where. Let me see if can you even see me because of this?
Yes, sir. We got you.
Is that better?
Yes, sir.
I'm sitting outside. The sun's kind of got me. I look like a blur. But anyway, so without having to walk around with a pocket window with an inch thick. And so, actually, what's funny, I tried it out at the national championships. So y'all can actually probably see me, not see an outline of me. And I never told anybody about it. I told anybody what it was. There we go. And so at the weigh-in, and they asked me, "Hey man, what is that thing that you had your identifier in?" And I said, "Oh," and as soon as they said that, it just clicked. And I said, "It's something I'm working on." I said, "I'll let you know when I get done, playing with it or whatever." And that's all it took from me, because then that right there, just two couple of guys or whatever, they just asked, what is that? It made me push it. It made me go for it and invest the time and the money to make it without.
Right on. It's definitely I use the double turning tag myself, but dude, the thing about it is for people like Derek Brundle or myself or these guys that fish 7 tournaments every single weekend for their entire lives, you can have 6 turning tags and every one of your identifiers is waterproof, it's safe, it's glare resistant. You can have them laying all over your boat. That fish can splash all over the place and you're never going to have a ruined identifier. And that's what makes the product so amazing to me.
It is. Thank you. The thing of it is, I've had some people say, well, my identifier got wet. And I said, well, did you make sure that the zip lock is closed from end to end? Because a lot of guys I've seen before, they'll pinch it in the middle and slide to one side, and then the other side is not closed.
Right.
You got to think about it like it's the same thing as a Ziploc bag. If you don't start at the tip and run all the way across, it's not going to completely seal. If you just catch the middle and run across because you're in a hurry, that's the only problem I've ever had as far as somebody saying anything about an identifier getting wet. But yeah, it's. I've had people tell me, how come nobody came up with this sooner? And I said, I don't know, but I'm glad they didn't. I'm glad I did.
Amen to that. Amen to that. And the one thing I will say, I'm bad about that too, about getting my identifiers wet in the turning tag itself, because I don't always pinch it, because most of the time I throw it in there, I'm in a hurry. But one thing I do like is, even when water does get in there and you're turning your identifier gets wet, when it gets wet there in that case, as long as you don't try to remove that identifier, it's still picture perfect. Even wet,
Yeah.
it doesn't rip, doesn't tear, doesn't move. It's sealed in there, and it's going to work until you try to remove that thing.
Right.
Yeah. Man, we want to thank you as a whole from KBBT, as a nation, donated a turning tag to each and every single angler. And, that speaks not only huge numbers, but, just thank you from all of us here for doing that for us.
Man, it's my pleasure. I'm glad to be involved with you. I like getting involved with good organizations that are really doing good things and pushing the sport and getting people involved. And the thing I really like about you guys is, one thing, the night that I met y'all, we had a great time. And then y'all came to my house. We cooked out. We had a few beverages, smoked a couple cigars. We had a really good time. But the thing I like about you guys is that y'all are not getting and putting an event together and then just getting online, once a month, going, hey, come fish my event. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Y'all do stuff like this that get people involved, that people that can't be on the water can still be quote unquote involved. Because, if I couldn't fish today, I could be like, well, hey man, I know what I want to see what these guys are doing today and kind of be in the know. So y'all doing stuff like this is what really makes people like me want to get involved with y'all, because you're pushing it really hard. You're doing an excellent job. So actually you're probably helping me more than I'm helping you, on that sense of it, because y'all got people that are watching, y'all got people that are paying attention, and it's just going to get better and better and better and better. And for that, I applaud you.
Well, I really do appreciate that. That's one thing we all value here at KBBT, is our anglers come first over us, over the guys that put the time in it. We would much rather take, anything we can and donate it to all you guys, even though we fish the events too. At the end of the day, it's about our anglers, because we wouldn't be here and wouldn't be able to do what we did without them. But, it's also about people like yourself that come in and say, hey, we do want to be a part of it. We're going to give this to your anglers. And that's also a huge help, just being able to give them something for their time besides, broadcasting besides the checks that they make it so far. It's people like yourself that donate that and give these guys an extra bit that helps grow our entire kayaking community. So it's a partnership that I'm ecstatic to have. And, I look forward to not only doing business myself with Turning Tag in the future and keeping a hold of the product, but being able to broadcast the Turning Tag logo on each and every broadcast throughout this bracket. That way the world can see that, hey, Turning Tag's just like KBBT. They're here for the anglers. And I'll tell you guys right now, I spent time with this guy at his own house. You can call him and tell him exactly what you want and what you need. He's going to do everything in his power to make that happen for you. He's a great dude. He's got a great family. And take it from me personally, hit up Bill any day of the week, and he's going to get you taken care of.
That's right. One thing that we are 100% on is customer service. And if you don't believe me, you can go to my Facebook page and read my reviews. I've got customers that will call me on a Saturday night or on a Sunday night or a Sunday morning. Hey man, which I will admit, we've had some problems with our website ordering system here lately, and I've been in contact with them, but that's a whole nother story. But they will send me an email, they'll send me whatever, and they'll say, hey, some reason the cart's not showing a Turning Tag in my deal. And when I see the message, I respond. I don't care if it's Sunday morning, Saturday night, midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. If I see your message, I'm going to respond. That's what we do, because with no customers, no Turning Tag. So we are 100% customer service based. So anything that you need, let me know. If it's within my power to get you done, you will get done. I've even had I have to try overnight shipping. I'll go figure out an overnight shipping. So I mean, it's just what we do. We're here for the customers.
I need a full truck wrap with Turning Tag.
I do too. I do too.
But hey, by chance,
I don't think I can make that happen overnight.
Is Turning Todd around by chance?
He's in the office. I can go get him if you want.
Yeah, show the world Turning Todd. Everyone's heard of Turning Todd. We need to meet the guy.
I'll stand by.
While he's doing that, hey, we got a special guest joining us today. We got Mr. Rodney Kennedy himself in the house, hanging out watching the broadcast, getting ready to put the smack down on Joseph Gayton tomorrow morning. So he's out here hanging out, watching the broadcast. We're just having a real good time here in Louisiana, trying to stay out of the heat. And as long as it stays 68 degrees in this room, we're going to be all right. We'll deal with the internet problems to save out on this heat stroke. Rodney, how you doing this morning? Oh, amen to that. You like this spook?
Yeah. That's what we do, huh?
I'm going to tell you guys right now, I don't know if you can see this very well. This spook is absolutely destroyed after 3 hours of fishing. None. Welcome back with us, Bill.
Yeah. Todd was busy, so I had to break him away. But for those of you who've never met this iconic symbol of Turning Tag, I would like to introduce you to Turning Tag Todd.
Turning Tag, and I want everyone to know that is a PFD.
Whenever Todd first, I'm almost 50 years old, but in my mind, I'm like 12, okay? So when I first thought about it, so I told my wife, Lacey, action figure guy, and we'll just take him around and have like his little adventure. And so, of course, he can't be Turning Tag Todd without Turning Tag. If you search YouTube and you type in Turning Tag Todd, I don't know if Turning Tag on there is one word or two words, but anyway, Turning Tag Todd, me and Lacey made a video in the backyard. It's really cheesy. It's super low budget. But after we did that and we posted it on Facebook, everybody was like, there's the scene where he's in a kayak. He got a PFD. Wrap around, wears it. He wears it all the time. He has no choice. It's stuck to him. So we came up with him as just a joke. And he's made a few appearances, but he's gonna make some more once all this COVID stuff gets over with and we can get back on the road and start doing some shows. And Todd's gonna be there. So Todd's actually fixing to get him a new truck. So keep tuned because his truck will be debuting soon.
Now Todd's gonna be joining us at the KBF National Championship. Is that right?
Say that one more time.
I said Todd's going to be joining us at the KBF National Championship. Is that right?
Oh yeah. He'll be there. Yeah, he'll be there, and he's going to the new truck. And his truck will be there. His truck is actually his truck is getting wrapped right now. He's the only one that I can afford to get a truck to wrap his truck. So
he's going to be the one man in the booth taking everybody's money.
Yeah. If I could get that sucker to work, I'd be doing good.
Oh, good deal. Well, Bill, is there anything else you want to say to anybody out there, man? I appreciate you coming on and talking to us today.
No, just if I want to see Todd's video, y'all go to YouTube and look up Tourney Tag Todd. You'll get you a laugh for about a minute and a half. And we do have a new promo video out. If you just look up Tourney Tag on YouTube, we hired a film crew and we did some shooting on Caddo Lake with Stephen Lewis and Chris Stroop, Adam Harbuck, and everybody knows old Jamie Broad. But we did some filming out there and we had a really great time. I think we came up with a pretty good little video. So, if y'all got nothing to do, you can't be out on the water, but you kind of want to look at some fishing stuff, just check it out. It's on YouTube.
Right on. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. Not only will we play the Tourney X promo video this evening when we come back on for the award ceremony.
Tourney X promo video or the Tourney Tag promo video?
Tourney Tag, I keep doing that. I apologize. Tourney Tag promo video. Not only will we do that, but we'll even show Tourney Todd's debut video as well. So we'll get those videos here on the wrap for you guys, and we'll actually show them off here this evening during the captain's meeting.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you having me on. I enjoyed it.
I know, dude. It is an absolute pleasure. I've got your logo posted up in the bottom left. That's where it stays. Y'all check it out. It says Louisiana because the man's from Louisiana, and I'll tell you something. You ever get the chance, eat some of his food. It's remarkable. But I
appreciate it, bud.
Hey, no problem.
Down here, you always love.
Hey, I'll have to holler at you later on. I might even head over there for a little bit, but we'll get back to these fishermen, brother. You take it easy. Thanks for coming on with us.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Later, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, right. But that was Mr. Bill Rodriguez, owner and creator of Tourney Tag Products, teamed up with KBBT here, guys. We got Rodney in the house. He's hanging out watching the broadcast with us. Let's do a quick update on the board, see what's changed and what hasn't changed, and we'll get back in it with these anglers here. Yeah, Will Brewer's crushing it. 90